Scary.
In the cut, Rob Jiggity.
Zine.
Zine's back after being missing from last week's programming.
Side. Show must go on with Rob Jiggity and company. Shout out to everybody on In the Cut.
Shout out
FSMP.
to the whole fam,
FSMP,
including my actual fam, my
the
brother Chris. Shout out to Angelo.
Shout out to young Angelo.
Shout out to Chris Kraft. He was here in the cut also.
Chappie, I see you at times.
Yeah, Chappie being here. And today,
Robbie, what we talking about, bruh?
well, today there was some trade rumors
No,
that.
look at me.
My bad.
Look
my
at the
bad.
audience,
My
man.
bad.
Side.
There was some trade rumors that I found particularly interesting.
Talk that talk.
And I want to see what you thought about it.
Me on the camera.
What did you think about? This is the trade rumors that's been going around. Jahlil Okafor to the Pelicans.
Big Ja.
For a 2017 pick. 2018 pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they saying So here's what's going on in this Pelly trade with the Sixers. Big Ja, 3rd overall pick in that draft. It was D'Angelo Russell was 2nd. Karl Anthony Towns was 1st. The big man coming out of Duke, he was promised to be not a traditional big man, but the big man, a solid fundamental big man that you want. He's not the stretch 4 big man, the stretch 5 that can knock down the 3-pointer. He will step up. He'll in the mid-range game. He'll do his thing down low. Very promising player in Jahlil Okafor. So this trade rumor that Robbie's talking about, Rob Jiggity.
Yep.
He's saying Pelicans want a 1st-round pick, and they want Alexia Gensey's contract to get off the books. But then Philly's like, yo, I want Drew Holiday back. So we have something interesting in this trade. If this trade goes down, regardless, Jahlil Okafor accompanying Anthony Davis, Robbie. What's that looking like?
At first, I was thinking.
At first,
At first, I was thinking that these are two talented big men, and their games could mess with each other. But my brother mentioned to me, and a couple other people mentioned to me, that Jahlil likes to slow the game down.
OD.
He likes to post up. His post game is very polished, but that could mess with Anthony Davis's flow because he likes to drive. He likes that post shot. He likes that mid range area also. So it might take away from Ant Davis's game to have another guy like that in the lineup.
Nah, for sure. Anthony Davis is a top scorer in this league, a top 3 scorer in this league, a stat sheet stuffer, in every sense of the stats. You go Ant Davis stats for me right quick, Robbie? I appreciate it. But Ant Davis and Jahlil Okafor meshing, the NBA of it is today is a fast-paced league, and Jahlil Okafor is considered a dinosaur. You can say, he's an endangered species. The big man of the gameplay of Jahlil Okafor, is endangered. So Ant Davis being a driver, as you said, he likes the mid-range shot. He prefers the mid-range shot over the 3.
Yeah, he can step out and shoot that 3, but he definitely prefers the mid-range.
He prefers that position. But on defense, it would be beneficial for Jahlil Okafor guarding the 5.
Yes. And Ant Davis
save Ant Davis. Ant Davis is injury prone, so that would be beneficial in that regard. The Philly aspect of the trade, you're getting a 1st-round pick. The Pelicans right now are 3.5 games out of the 8th spot, so that's a lottery pick. That's a late round lottery pick, but still a draft pick. Trust the process.
And you look at Ant Davis, 28-point scorer, 12.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists,
okay,
1.5 steals, 2.5 blocks. This guy, like you said, he's a stat sheet stuffer. He does everything for the team, and like you said, Jahlil is a dinosaur. He likes to slow the game out. The thing is, if Jahlil does want to have success in New Orleans, he'd have to change his game dramatically to match Ant Davis.
I think that's possible.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible either. But
that's not happening.
But for him to be successful, he'd have to. He'd have to be more of a face-up player, step out, hit a 15. He's gonna have to hit a lot more 18 to 20-foot jump shots.
with the topic of trade rumors, according to the New York Daily Post, LeBron James, Bron been adamant publicly about the frustration he's having with the Cavs. January they finished 7-8. That's an under 500 record for the first time with a LeBron James led team, and for the Cavs, being on the Cavs, and he's like, yo, Melo for K Love. I mean, the rumors that rumor has been swirling around for 2 weeks, but reports saying Bron wants Melo.
All right, how do you feel Melo would fit on the Cavaliers?
Why you talk to me like that? Are you a phone operator?
But how do you want me to talk to you? Like,
yo, come on, son. Like, pizzazz. Like, you sound scripted, man. It's in the cut.
That sounds scripted.
Flip the script, Robbie.
All right.
How I feel about Melo going to
How's Melo fit in that Cavaliers offense?
I don't know. Melo being a ball dominant player, LeBron being a ball dominant player.
You got Kyrie
a ball dominant player. I don't think it'll be good.
The thing is,
Melo's not running like Rip Hamilton off screens.
The thing is, it's another example of a player having to change their playing style. But the thing is, Melo can score with limited touches. We see that in the Olympics. Obviously, there's a lot more talent with him in the Olympics, but you see LeBron likes to pass the ball. LeBron likes to give the ball up.
Very gracious.
And Melo likes to score. It could work. And I like the idea of starting both of them together. You put LeBron at the 4.
You'd have to.
Because no 4 is guarding LeBron at all. And LeBron can guard most 4s, save for Ant Davis and maybe Kristaps. Maybe that's pretty much all the 4s that LeBron's not guarding. And if Ant Davis scores 30, he's not going to do much to sway the game, because Ant Davis, as good of a player he is, the talent around him is not good enough to beat the Cavs.
Melo definitely being a liability on defense, but with this trade's happening to match up with the Warriors out west. I mean, Kevin Love sat game 6, game 5, game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals because coach said he wasn't about that. A hostile environment for Kevin Love. Like, that's a crazy cop-out. Like, I can't say the words on air, but, it's a cop-out.
Yeah.
To have your star 4 not, he's too scared to play. Like, what? But Melo will be a liability on defense. He still can guard threes in this league. He's getting beat a little bit, but
I feel like
they're best friends.
I feel like that's where the problems will go. I feel like offensively it would run smoothly. You got LeBron. He could be a pass first player in a lot of instances. Melo likes to score.
And I don't know how Melo and Porzingis would work out. Porzingis and Kevin Love, because Porzingis said, "Yo, Melo makes my job easier." And Porzingis not even killing this year, to be honest.
I mean, what's he averaging, like 20?
Nah, he's averaging about like 18, but 18? He's been in foul trouble and stuff. He hasn't been in the groove a lot recently.
You don't think his numbers will go up without a ball-dominant player like Melo?
Nah, Melo makes him valid.
Melo makes him more valid because Melo sometimes draws double teams and makes the good pass.
They're double teaming now. The Lakers was just double teaming Melo, but they're getting clapped right now.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I don't think the offense can be run through Porzingis yet.
Yeah, not yet. But
not yet.
I like the Knicks guards right now. Between the chemistry that Brandon Jennings has with Porzingis. He likes to throw it to Porzingis on the break with a stop and pop 3. He likes to throw it to Hernan Gomez running. I like the fact that
But with Kevin Love in that offense, you put who's coming off the bench? K Love.
The thing is,
you gotta start Porzingis.
And then man,
Joakim,
I would say 4 and 5, but
Joakim Noah would be irrelevant.
4 and I put him at the 4 and 5. I mean that's the best option, but it's still not a good option.
Then you gonna have Joakim Noah and Hernan Gomez come off the bench at the 4 and 5 with O'Quinn.
I feel like Joakim Noah should just be there as a mentor and not play that many minutes. Honestly.
Nah, he had 30 the other day.
Yeah,
like
but
2 weeks ago, but that was crazy. That's not happening.
Yeah,
You know, he's the hype man. You're supposed to get off the bench.
I feel like at this point in his career, he should be the guy, the mentor, come out and tell the guys what they're doing wrong and help them out on defense.
Yeah. Coming off the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he should be playing. I feel like Hernan Gomez is a way better option at this point.
Yeah, at this point, he's a young gun with O'Quinn coming off second. Either or.
But you get Kevin Love, Porzingis at the 4 and 5. That could be a good offensive set, but defensively, it's gonna only help the Knicks.
And nobody getting buckets like that.
It's only gonna get the Knicks' problems worse.
I mean, it's a guard-dominant league, except for the likes of Anthony Davis
and Karl Towns
and Boogie.
Yeah.
That's, those are the two big men that are in like the top 10 in scoring. Everything else is guards.
Yeah.
So you're gonna expect 40 points coming from Kevin Love and Porzingis every night to win games? You know what I mean, Rob?
The thing is,
that's not kosher. That's not kosher.
It's not. But the offense has to be run properly for them to have any kind of success. And I feel like Kevin Love is a underrated passer. He could set people up sometimes. He's not gonna give you 6, 7 assists, but he can give you 1 or 2. And Porzingis is great offensively. Kevin Love still has some offensive talent. Offensively, I think it could definitely work. Porzingis, for defensively, Porzingis gets too many fouls to be.
Oh, yeah, he's leading the league in fouls.
For that to be
disqualifications and all that joint.
For that to be a viable lineup defensively.
Final thoughts, Robbie. Rob Jiggity.
Final thoughts is gonna be adapting.
It's gonna be adapting.
If these trades are going through, there's gonna be a lot of adapting that needs to happen.
I don't even think a lot of teams need to make trades.
Jahlil definitely needs to adapt.
I'm surprised they're playing Nerlens more, but that was a rumor coming out.
Yeah.
Early in this year because Nerlens don't want to be there, but trade deadline coming up. In the cut, we'll be discussing all trade NBA talk. That's what we do. Follow me on Twitter @ZZine. Like the video, comment. I get to everything. Yo, really at me though twice @ZZine.
Yo, follow me at Rob Jiggity. You know the name.
It's in the cut. Neosporin.
We out here, son.